You're alright guys, Calplex here. Yep, and welcome to another
Do the glitch
tutorial. I haven't done one in a while. This time it's hasn't really been requested. I just felt like doing it because I'm just gonna do all the ones which are on my old channel back again. Before we start the video, thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers. Like, you honestly don't. Just thank you. Considering we're halfway there, nearly 10,000 is just that's stupid. I've gone from, in less than a year, 0 to 4,000 subscribers, and I lost my channel in May, and it's not even been a year yet. What the hell? Anyway, so I'll try and do a 4K live stream sometime, because I actually do really like live streaming. 5K I'll try not to do a live stream, because I know for 3K I did a live stream. 4K I'll do another live stream, because that's just ridiculously fun. I love doing that. So let's just get into the video of the Backwards Man speed glitch tutorial. As you see, if you watch Cypherus's channel, and you see gap braces and all that. Right, for now I'm just going to stick at Mega Pup, because why not? Right, so I'm going to show you what the Backwards Man looks like, which is this. So that is pretty much it. And there's different variations which I'll go through this glitch. So the first one is quite simple, and it's the one which I just did here, which is just X, R, B, and Y. So we're going to put this in slow motion. This is what it looks like again, but this is what it looks like again in slow motion. Right, and I'm going to go through the simple step on how to do this. Right, so the first thing you want to do is, I would suggest just practicing this in offline at first. So right now I'm in offline mode, I'm in free skate. And then what you want to do is just place your marker. So like, say if you spawn in on Mega Park and you spawned in over here like this, and you're on your board, and every time you go to your marker, and then you always spawn on your board. So say if I push and then just do a dark catch, and then let's try again, spawn on my board. So what you want to do is keep spawning on your feet, so it should look like this. So you should just go back to marker and instantly be on your feet. And all you have to do is very simply go to where you want to go, make sure you're off your board, place marker, and then let's walk away, and let's just go back to our marker, and you spawn back on your feet. So the buttons, this is how simple the button is to press. This is the simplicity of how many buttons you have to press makes it easy, but it also makes it very, very hard because there's a timing to it. There's timing to it. So it's not just X, R, B, Y, otherwise it doesn't, you do it too fast, and if you do it too slow, you just bail. I'm going to show you my hand cam, what I'm going to do with my nice lovely pink cable here. So it looks like this. It looks like this with your hand. So it's X, R, B, Y. So it should look like that. So I'm going to show you my tips and tricks on how I do it. So once you spawn in on your feet, it's very simple. All you have to do is just jump. And jumping just gives you a good amount of, just press X. Now as you can see here, I've reached the top of my jump. So I jump, and then as I've reached the top of my jump and I'm about to fall, you want to tap RB. I don't hold it, I just tap it, but like it's kind of like a little click. As soon as you hit the click, you just let it go. So I've tapped RB as I'm reached the top of my jump and I'm falling down. So I tap it, and as soon as I've tapped it, I've pressed Y. And what the RB thing does is it makes your board, because you're doing like this falling animation, because if you just jump and hold RB, if you jump and hold RB, you would just do like this like falling animation, like Joe, when you're like falling through for a long period of time in a bale and you're not touching your controller. It looks like he's just doing that like running man thing. And that's what RB does when you're just stood still and you hold RB. So what you want to do is just tap it. So you jump, tap RB at the top of your jump, and as you're about to fall. And what this does is make your board come around over the top of you and bring it under your feet. So once you've reached the top of your jump, and so you've tapped RB, and then as you're falling, I've tapped Y now, and my board comes back to me and comes over the top of my head, and it just automatically, as soon as I'm about to land, my board swoops underneath me, you go flying. And that is literally it. You just press X, R, B, Y, and it's all about the timing. And there's also different methods to it as well. So it's just X, R, B, Y. What I've noticed and what me and Cypherus do with gap racing, it's not really me noticing this, but like, for example, if you just do it like normal timing, you go fast, like this is fast of course, but it's not like ridiculously fast. But then if you leave it like a tad bit later, you do this, then you go this fast. Go like this fast and the camera can't catch up with you. So the timing with this is, as you can tell, I left my RB and Y just a bit later. So this is to get ultimate speed. So what I did was, I did the exact same thing of jump, RB and Y, but when I do RB and Y, I leave it until I'm falling. I just tap RBY straight after each other. Leave it a couple of seconds, so as you can tell, I've reached the top of my jump. Instead of normally, right here, you would be seeing my hand be going like that to do RB, and it flings, and so then you would normally be seeing the hand like gesture go like that, and his hand should be like a 90-degree angle. As you can tell, I'm falling now, and then now I start tapping RB, and as soon as I tap RB, I press Y. Of course, my board's going around faster to catch up with me pressing Y, and it makes you go supersonic speed, but the camera can't catch up to you. So just to go over it again, it's just X, RB, Y. And what, like, so see as I've reached the top of my jump here, I press RB, and you see my hand there, this hand right here. Try and look for this here. You see with that 90-degree angle? That's what gets you like the average amount of speed. If you see at the top of my jump here, I've tapped RB and it does like this little 90-degree angle hand, and that's when you should just go absolutely flying. So a question you might ask is, how do I do this online? Because when you go online and you go back to your marker, and say if I went online, and let's see if we're actually gonna go online for this. So say if you're online and you want to do the backwards man speed glitch. So I want to go over here, place my marker, then I want to go back to my marker and then spawn back on my feet. It won't work. It just spawns you back on your. So a really easy way of doing this is lagging. Sweet. So a really easy way of doing this is just going outside the challenge map. And then, as you can tell right here, there's a challenge boundary area. Right here it says you're leaving all the area. What you want to do is make sure you go off of your feet. So you see I'm on my board, like I'm not on my board. Just run out of it while on your feet. That should spawn you back on your feet, which is an easy way of doing this. So now you can just go ahead and do the backwards man. So if that's really hard for you to do, and it's just like takes up time, it takes up effort, just running all the way out of bounds just to get yourself spawned back on your feet. So it takes you forever to run out of bounds and do that. You can just simply do this other method here, of where you literally just have to bail and then press A in midair. So you bail, push yourself up in midair, and just tap A, and as you can tell, I spawn back on my feet. So this is what it looks like. So you just want to bail, do a cannonball, then push off with your feet. And then you don't have to do a hand gesture, I don't know why I did it. As you see, I'm in like the top of my jump from bailing. I press A and it spawns me back on my feet. So I spawn back on my feet and you can do the same thing again. Now, what happens if you just want to constantly keep doing the backwards man? I'm not sure if I found this method or not. I'm not going to say I did just in case it triggers people and they say they actually found this method or not. But there's a certain time period from when you spawn on your feet when you're ghost. As you can see here, I'm ghost. But you see... I'm sorry for it. See this little replay, like here, I'm like invisible and ghost. And now I'm just like, I'm fully in. There's that little time period where you can quickly get off your board and do the backwards man. So it should just look like this. See? So you need to get off your board quite quickly. It doesn't matter now if you leave it, and then you can go for the backwards man. But you just basically, what you want to do, I just run and turn in a circle and drop my board. So you want to run, go back on your marker and then get off your board as quickly as possible. So it should just look like this. So you spawn back, and as you can tell, I've spawned back, and as I've spawned, I'm spamming Y if you want to. Just get off your board, and as you can see, I'm ghost. I let go, and you don't even have to let go of your board. You just have to get off of your board really quickly. So I should be fine now. You can grab your ball back, you can throw it away. And then you can just do the backwards man. Although this glitch sounds really easy to do, like just saying it's just X, RB, and Y, it's really hard with the timing because like X, RB, Y. So as you can see here, I quickly got off my board. There's another method which I use, which helped me with my timing personally, is where you push forward and it gives you less time in the air. Waiting for players. So it gives you less time in the air because you push forward, and it does like this. You get, for some reason, less time in the air because you're running forward. And for me, it just makes it easier for the timing from when you press X, RB, and Y, because then it's just X, RB, Y, X, RB, Y. And it becomes a bit like less timed. So it's still at the top of my jump. I still tap RB and Y, which still gets me the speed glitch. But it's just that there's less time in the air. So you want to, like, with this one, if this helps, try pushing forward a bit. So you don't have to turn around in the circle there. You have to push forward, jump, and then press X, RB, Y, the exact same amount of buttons, but you just hold forward at the beginning so you have less time in the air, so you're like going forward. You don't have to sprint forward, although sprinting forward you can still do it that way. And this is pretty much it. You just forward, you push forward, jump, X, RB, Y, and it gives you less time in the air, but you still can get the backwards man. It's still, so the main tips are, at the top of your jump is when you want to kind of be pressing RB, and then as you're just about to fall, that's when you want to press Y. But if you're trying to go for that ridiculous amount of speed, then it's just as you're falling. It's where you want to press RBY quite quickly after each other. Not too quickly, not insanely quick, but it's quite quick. It's not too fast. Once you've got the timing down, it's just muscle memory. Like me and Cyphers, we do it literally every gap race, which involves like using that ramp thing. And It's pretty fun to do, I'm not gonna lie. It's really awesome to learn. I really hope this glitch tutorial actually helped you guys. I haven't done one of these glitch tutorials in a while. If it's helped, let me know in the comment section below. I know people have actually come up to me before and said that my glitch tutorials have helped them, which is awesome to hear. I know some people, they still struggle with it, and if you do have questions about this glitch tutorial, like, it's not working for me, what am I doing wrong, I'm doing this, this, and this. Mostly it is just due to timing, and it just takes a lot of time to just work it. I sat there, like, what I did is I just did it offline first. It helps a lot, just doing it offline first, where you can just keep practicing the speed, like just the timing first, and then you can do it online. Speed glitch helps a lot, I guess, in death race, but you have to be really careful with the speed glitches in death races, because if you manage to get it down in a death race, you're also going at like 200 miles per hour, and it's just not going to work, like turning and stuff. But you can try it. I'm not saying that it won't definitely work. It's just take some time, and then you need to practice like where you're going and how to control going at 500 miles an hour. I hope this glitch did help you. Again, if you are having questions or queries, please put them in the comment section below. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Cue the outro?